Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aquarius, or you have Aquarius placements in your chart. As you see Aquarius, I was pulling some oracle cards for you, and later on you will see I was pulling also some tarot cards for you to see what is going on with you in your situation, with your current energies. Please keep in mind those are general readings, so it may not resonate with all of you. Just take the parts what does and leave the rest for somebody else, Aquarius. Let's get started, Aquarius. I feel you could be dealing with another air sign. You could be also dealing with an earth sign, and I also have fire for you, what I see with the tarot cards, what you will see later on. If not, it could be that you're trying to balance something out in your situation right now. You also feel pleased to decide in a situation, and you also should use your intuition and you should follow your heart. That's what I feel is the energy I pick up with your oracle cards. And when it comes to your situation where you have to leave something behind, there's also something where spirit wants you to decide something in the here and now. It doesn't need to be something where you have to wait. I don't feel that there's any need for you to wait for something when it comes to deciding something or about something. Let's get started with your romance angel oracle cards. I was pulling the honeymoon, the retreat, and the engagement card. The honeymoon card is in the reverse, as you see, Aquarius, and it says enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. I feel like I could be talking to some that weren't able to celebrate the holiday time together with their loved ones, maybe with your family, with your parents, with your children. Maybe you try to spend some time now with others you weren't able to spend the time when it was holiday season. I also have the retreat card here, and it says it's time to disconnect from the world. So it could be also that I'm talking to some that are trying to anticipate a little bit. I also have the anticipate card with the pathway oracle cards showing here. So there's something where when it comes to deciding something, spirit wants you to take the time for yourself, to follow your heart, to listen to yourself. So maybe there's some time for yourself needed so that you are able to decide in a situation. And the engagement card is also saying your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like when you are engaging in something, it has to do with a deeper connection you have with spirit or with others. So when you follow your heart, when you follow the love you have for yourself and for others, then you are ascending to a higher level. Commitment with yourself, with spirit, with others. So there's some time needed to retreat so that you're also capable of enjoying the time together when it comes to you and others. It could be also that your situation includes forgiveness. There's something where you should forgive yourself or somebody else. I have also that feeling here, and I see it with the pathway oracle cards. There's something where somebody has a strong feeling when it comes to their journey. I feel that strongly with the soul's journey oracle cards here. I was pulling purpose, peace, loneliness, and empathy for you with the soul's journey oracle cards, Aquarius, and they're all in the reverse. The purpose card is saying, I know what I'm here to do. Maybe you're trying to decide something, to figure out what you're here to do. The peace card says, I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So I feel like somebody is trying to disconnect from the world or is trying to retreat something when it comes to negative energies. Maybe you were dealing with something what were causing you negative energies and you're trying to retreat it in a way. And the loneliness card is also saying, I know that I'm never alone. You know that. It's just something where you're trying to balance certain type of energies out. That's what I feel. And also when it comes to the energy of empathy, the empathy card is saying I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. So maybe there was something where you are able to see both sides of a situation, but not everybody is able to see both sides of a situation. You know what I mean? It can also something where it feels like it is a story of your life and not everybody is understanding your story, Aquarius. That's what I also feel. That's why spirit wants you to follow your heart when it comes to you and others and how they are seeing you, for example. And if there's something where you're dealing with negative energies when it comes to you and others, how others are seeing you, you are pleased to disconnect, to anticipate, so that you aren't dealing with those type of energies, that you are more dealing with energies that are sending you to a higher commitment. The angel oracle cards are also saying listen to your intuition, and when it comes especially to your abundance. Okay, abundance is something when it comes to the higher energies, when it comes to spirituality. And the Eagle Communion card, what I was pulling with the Earth Magic Oracle cards, is also showing that the contact with the eyes of spirit is calling you in a way. It talks about the relationship between you and spirit, and that you know that we become the move. So you are in a situation, or you are receiving messages, impressions, by being in the flow of unspoken communication. The here and now card, what you also see with the wisdom oracle card, it is kind of interesting because the decide card with the pathway oracle cards is also talking about the here and now, and I was pulling the wisdom oracle card, the here and now card, for you as well, Aquarius. So something where spirit is saying you don't need to wait for answers when it comes to spiritual answers. You could be also 32 years old. It doesn't have to be. It could be you dealing with somebody who's around 32 years old, or when you were 32 years old, maybe there was something significant. The here and now card is saying or talking about to be fully present in the moment, that everything happens in the now, and that only this moment counts. So when you're connecting with spirit, that's the moment that counts. That you can handle anything when you let go of the need to look into the future or to reflect on the past. Just notice what is going on right now, and that if you do that, Aquarius, that has potential for you to create miracles for you right now. And when it comes to creating miracles, Aquarius, I also feel with the Karnas card, with your ruling card I was pulling for you, it talks about the passion, the element of fire. So how are you handling your passion? How are you handling the element of fire, the light? Okay. When you take heat, and when you also be aware when it comes to distractions. It is a young energy, what is full of passion and enthusiasm. It talks about when the energies are set in motions, that we are not blinding ourselves by illusions, that we are taking our strength to transform, about to achieve our dreams, and that we are aware that it doesn't become a destructive force. It talks about the potential again that it has, the energy you carry, Aquarius, and that you are also guided to be more resourceful when it also comes to your emotional issues. Let me read the pathway oracle cards for you and the affirmation cards before we take a look at your tarot cards, Aquarius. And thanks again for everybody who's liking this reading, is sharing it with those who might help, and is subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you. Your first pathway oracle card is saying decide. Overanalyzing options steals you away from the present moment. You have the power to decide today, here and now. What you will gain is clarity and new chances. The Anticipate card, your next pathway oracle card, Aquarius, is saying there should be a few challenges or obstacles awaiting for you on the way to success. As you see, I was pulling also the Abundance card with your Angel oracle cards. It says by anticipating these ones, you will absolutely soften the problems and get more decisive solutions. So something where, again, Spirit is pleasing you to decide how you want to procrastinate, how you want to go ahead to deal or to sort out those negative energies that were holding you back in a way, that were guiding you in the right direction. They were making you aware more than less that the here and now is important to exactly deal with those problems, to take charge, to deal and to minimize those energies that were holding you back. The Forgive card is saying the highest depth of a fulfilled soul is letting go of the ugly pieces of life. Keep giving, so walk in the power and the energy of love, learning and loving and forgiving. It's called true love. So in other words, release energies that were holding you back, that were negative, that you were experience, Aquarius, in order to ascend to that higher level of commitment, of the spiritual commitment. I was also pulling with the affirmation cards, the follow your heart card, Aquarius, and it says, I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best roads, and when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool weird stuff to see along the way. The story of my life card is saying, as I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story when every character, no matter how wicked, it's doing their best. And let me tell you, it will be more worth when I earn the Pulitzer Prize for the best inner monologue. So, in other words, if you are going ahead and you aren't letting yourself dive too deep in the soup of negative energies, if you're taking the parts and you anticipate and say, okay, thanks for that experience, but I choose to be happy, I choose to walk in the power and the energy of love, then I feel more guided, spiritual guided, and I feel more spiritual connected. So in other words, if you release certain energies, you allow certain energies also to come in. Let's take a look at your tarot cards, Aquarius, and let's see what they are showing us for you. And again, thanks to everybody who's also liking this reading. So as you see, Aquarius, you're starting with the Four of Pentacles in the upright, and you also have two major arcana cards. That's the World card and the Sun card as your last card here. I again feel like, Aquarius, that you're trying to balance something out. It could be also when it comes to your partnerships, or as I said, with your energies, that you're trying to balance out, to release those type of negative energies, and you decide to exchange them with more positive energies when it comes to the energy of love, for example. The Four of Pentacles, let's start with your first card, is talking about someone who's trying to balance out their head or crown chakra and also their heart chakra. When it comes to your heart and crown chakra, that could be something what you're dealing with, what you're trying to balance out. There's something where somebody maybe were clinging dearly to the material world, where hanging on to their money. It could be showing somebody who's also living close to a city or in a city, more outside than in a city. It's a close distance though. There is somebody who could be also holding on tight to their savings or to their securities, to animals, vegetables, minerals, or what is included. It could be the stability of the material world, what is very important for somebody. It could be also showing that somebody has early success, but is also dealing with the fear of losing what that person or you have gained. And I see it also with the Nine of Swords under it. So maybe somebody could be having tortuous thoughts when it comes to the material world, when it comes to their stability. And there could be something where somebody is pleased to release those fears, especially when it comes to your crown chakra. It could be you or another person. I have the Major Arcana card, the World card, as your next card here. So the year 2021 could have been also very significant for some of you, not for everybody. The World card is talking about to live in the moment. Here we go. So here and now. The here and now is very important for somebody out there in order to complete something or to let a completion in. It could be another air sign. It could be also you. I have the King of Swords under it in the upright. The World card is also talking about success and travel. So again, there's something when it comes to you and your abundance. Maybe you are traveling. Maybe you weren't able to spend the holiday time with others together. Maybe you do it now. Maybe you're somehow planning to travel or you're traveling right now. There's also when it comes to you and dealing with human limitations, or you overcome human limitations. Could be something what happened in 2021 where you felt like you are overcoming human limitations. The World card is talking about transcendence. So again, that communication as well, to ascend to a higher level, to reach that level of freedom you're looking out for. There's something a goal actually of many spiritual traditions here, what the world card is showing, to have that freedom, to have that alignment, the perfection at the present moment. In order to reach the perfection, you have to be in the present moment to activate it, to be the world's dancer. It's the universal consciousness of perfection, what the world card is showing here. And with the Three of Wands as your next card in the reverse, it talks about that somebody is rethinking here. Rethinking could be regards your partnerships, could be regards your partnerships, or about how you want to make sure that you're also getting a good end of a deal or of a situation here, and not to be used or played, or that you get less than you deserve. You also don't have to prove yourself when it comes to you and to others. So as we were saying, not everybody is understanding your story, and it doesn't has to be. So you don't have to prove yourself when it comes to your story of your life, Aquarius. But Spirit wants you to have an open mind and also to look for new solutions. So what can you do in order to move ahead? And the Eight of Wands under it is showing me also that when it comes to energies that are set in motions, those type of energies, those intentions are the key factor for you to balance something out in your situation or with your energies, Aquarius. The Page of Cups, also as the next card in the reverse, is talking about when somebody is not listening to their instincts. So that could be you or somebody here. I see the King of Pentacles under it as well. The Page of Cups in reverse is also talking about to relax and to get rid of what is causing stress, or stress of having responsibility in a way. Spirit wants you to renew your younger energies. That's what I also feel with the Page of Cups here. To work on your passion, we were seeing the Conus card. There's something when it comes to the energy, the element of fire. Spirit wants you to renew, refresh those energies you have or you deal with. What is helping you to create a more satisfying life? Maybe you are somebody who could call themselves the King of Pentacles to be successful, but you also want to enjoy your success. So how can you enjoy, how you can bring more satisfaction in your life? The Three of Pentacles as your next card in reverse is also talking about that somebody is refusing to give up responsibility. It could be you or somebody, and that could also cause those energies that are actually hindering you to stay. So maybe there's somebody pleased to share responsibility or some sort of workload, or also to collaborate with others. There's something where Spirit wants you to listen up and also to let other opinions in. It could be also that the Three of Pentacles is showing somebody who's jealous of other people's success. It could be somebody who's also actually a successful person. It could be also a fire sign. I see the Queen of Wands here showing up. There could be somebody jealous. It doesn't have to be, but something in that type of energy when it comes to jealousy, when it comes to fire, okay? Something with the element of fire has to get improved in a way. When it comes to dealing with the element fire, just be careful that it doesn't turn into a destructive energy, like jealousy. Jealousy is a destructive energy. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands. It could be a Leo, it could be a Sagittarius, it could be Aries. I feel more Leo and Sagittarius here. With the Queen of Wands in the upright, she is showing an energy with a mature and developed sense. It shows a charismatic personality who's also drawing people in to their flame, okay? It shows a generous devotional energy, and it could be also showing a deeply spiritual woman here. So maybe you know somebody who's also very spiritual and who is igniting the passions of others and is also remaining true to her cause. It could be somebody actually that also can help you, when I see the sun under it, to be closer to those higher energies you're looking out for, to in order to enjoy your life, in order to have a more satisfying life. It is a tireless energy. It is also an energy of somebody who is loyal to those around her. It could be also a public speaker. Maybe you're going somewhere where you meet a public speaker or someone who shines in the public. It could be also you shining in the public, who empowers others around her, like the sun, right? The sun is also shining on others. So something like that. So either you know somebody who's a fire sign who's showing you more the energy of jealousy, or you know somebody who's shining in the light and is empowering others. Maybe you want to be aware of your surrounding, how those energies are affecting you, and that's how you can decide in the here and now if you want to anticipate or not, if you want to take on or not. With the Nine of Swords as your next card in the upright, that talks about somebody who could be dealing with sleepless nights where the mind is driving you a little bit crazy, okay, if it's you. There could be somebody who's dealing with nightmares or has a passive aggression. There is, when it comes to the element of fire, something blocked, something not balanced. That's what I strongly feel here. What can cause you to have nightmares, or that you're not, or somebody is not able to rest their mind, to take a break. It could be that somebody is dealing with anger against themselves, or their mind could race out of control in a way. If if it comes to peace, okay, and we had the peace card also showing with the Soul's Journey Oracle card, peace will only come in if you or somebody is slipping away of the unneeded and by allowing peace to come in. In order to receive peace, you have to release what is not letting peace in, what is not allowing you to have peace. The King of Swords, and I feel it strongly, your mind or somebody's mind, that is the key to balance those energies out. You remember the crown and heart chakra that are the key factors to balance something out. So work on your crown and heart chakra if that's you, Aquarius. With the King of Swords, seeing here, it talks about somebody who shows the masculine expression of the element air. So it's very analytical. So maybe you want to be a little bit more analytical when it comes to balancing those type of energies out. Having a tactical approach. It is an energy that helps you to meet deadlines, to finish projects. Maybe there's some fear what we're holding you or somebody back when it comes also to your stability, for example. It could be a big boss or a father figure as well. Maybe it could be your father, Aquarius. There's somebody who has authority or shows authority and is also carrying their quality in words and in their actions. And it reflects a higher consciousness, especially also with your next card when it comes to intention, as we were mentioning before. The Eight of Wands in the upright is talking about those energies that are set emotions, okay? Those intentions are powerful, and also what's done cannot be undone. That's why we were saying in the here and now is your power, because you can't change the past and you can't look into the future. You only be in the here and now. Being the world's dancer is in the here and now. It talks about strong and effective energies and also to allow the universe to work its magic. So the Eight of Wands is something where Spirit wants you not to control what has been sent or when a situation is out of your hands. Spirit wants you to be patient while you're waiting for the results. And I see that you're waiting for the results because I also have the Seven of Pentacles laying down here. The King of Pentacles, your next card in the reverse, is talking about somebody who spends a lot of money or who is showing an energy who is not really caring for the value of money. It could be somebody who cheats or steals in a way, or is undependable for the time being right now. When it comes to your stability, maybe there is something where you want to take a look how you're spending money, or somebody has to take a look how they're spending their money when it comes to stability and what causes someone fear or anxiety. It could be also something, when I see the King of Pentacles after the Eight of Wands, that somebody still has that type of energy with them when it comes to spending a lot of money, and those energies you can't change anymore because maybe that was something what happened in the past and somebody were spending a lot of money, wasted money. We're not caring for the value of money, but you can't change that. So maybe that's why we also were seeing the forgiveness card, or to forgive with your oracle cards. So if that's you, let it go, release it, and work on those new solutions, as we were seeing or talking about with the Three of Wands before. So again, have an open mind and look for new solutions. The Seven of Pentacles as your next card in the upright talks about reflection, something what is unfolding, what is continuing to grow. I hope that's you. You're continuing to grow. You're reflecting as well. It has to do with manifestations, maybe earlier manifestations, or something comes earlier than you expected. It could be also when it comes to reinvesting yourself or your fortune, how to have a way of having a more payoff in the future, and also about unexpected results. The Sun is your last card, your second major arcana card here, is also something what talks about the center of our system, but it is the energy of life and about rebirth and resurrections. Okay, the when the Fool is reborn. So we had the World card, and after the World card comes the Fool card. So you're taking on a new cycle, you're completing, you leaving the old cycle behind, Aquarius. You're releasing certain types of energies with a spiritual understanding, the mastery of purity. When you reach that newfound freedom, it could be about the energy of optimism, so have more optimism and know that everything will be okay, Aquarius. It talks about pure consciousness and energy. When you let yourself shine, listen to your higher guidance, follow your heart, walk in the energy of love in order to let yourself shine. It talks about, with the Sun card, about expansion and growth and about excitement. And I hope you're excited as soon as you are in the here and now, sorting out your energies. Aquarius, that's all what I have for you. I hope this reading helped you. If it does, give it a like, share with those who it might help, and you're also welcome to subscribe to my channel. I see you in the next one. I wish you all the best, Aquarius, and bye.